right, guys. So let's settle down some. We need you to sing this song with
Solano,
us. Listen.
You're the first one, Mama B thing. Good morning. Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. Hey, Mama B thing. How are ya? Good morning, Mixed Bag, Junkie, Nostradamus, Ken Office. Good morning. Hey, good morning. How is everyone this morning? Guys, if you could share the live out, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for being here early. Look at my early risers this morning. Hey, hope you're feeling better than yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit better, right? I'm going to try to keep my voice down this morning. We'll see how that goes, Solano, right? Formix, good morning. Good morning, guys. I promise I will be back to yelling babe soon. I'm tired and woke up late. Oh, no, Mama B thing, but you were in here early, right? You were in here early. So I'm glad you woke up late, but you were still in here early. I know. Sometimes you just wake up and you're tired, right? I get it. We have 2 kids. One of them wakes up multiple times during the night sometimes. So I gotcha. I hope you get that energy going today. Good morning, guys. So nice to see you. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, thank you so much for being in here today, right? We're going to take a look at the crypto charts. OFG, dumping today. Maybe J-Tom's right. We had false move Monday yesterday. However, hey, Matt, thank you so much for the heart me. We'll see what happens today. Guys, right? Rude Boy is in the house. Nice to see you. Guys, we are going to take wonder if Blake took that trade on Gun USD. 34%. Nice move. There we go, guys. Good morning. Buenos dias, Skyman. How are you? Nice to see you this morning. Nat, thank you for all the gifts. Guys, my gifts are going to a young woman who was just diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. That is where they are going this month. Thank you so much for allowing me to pass that on. I appreciate you. Hey, PV. Nice to see you. Hey, there's Lauren with the corgi. Nice to see you, Lauren. How's everything? Guys, good morning. Mahiva, nice to see you. TP, good morning. Guys, Bitcoin doesn't know what it wants to do. Guys, we need for crude to dump, right? We need for crude to dump. Also, we are in a make it or break it moment. Skyman, I agree. Guys, we are in a moment right now that will decide what we are going to do, whether we're going to go to the top of the channel or we're going to come to the bottom. Maybe we want to bounce off that bottom again. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, V-Dogs. Nice to see you. Guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. Hey, Tamber. I do this every single morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we're going to look at the crypto charts. We are obviously... I look like an old lady with my glasses falling down on my nose, right? Hi, Raminta, Tamber, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I'm going to try to keep my voice down today so that I can save it, right? So it doesn't go totally out. Hey, Mr. King Motts, nice to see you. Guys, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at the altcoins. We're going to take a look at crude and the DXY, hoping to gap fill before 70K retest. Here's hoping. Exactly. Good luck on that. Yeah, I know, Lauren, right? I'm not that good at that. What I will say is this, guys. Just like Skyman just said, we are in a make it or break it moment. Why, guys? Does it mean that if we fall right now, we are not coming back up? No, it does not. What this means is this. If we do fall through that 74.4 again, and we cannot hold it, there is a very good chance. Hey, Dill, nice to see you. There is a very good chance we're going to the bottom of the channel again. Now, can we bounce off of that bottom of the channel? Absolutely, we can. Hey, guys, there's 74 people in here. If we could all just hit that share button one time, maybe share it to your story, that is the best thing we can do for the algorithm, right? That really, really helps us get out to the algorithm. And right now, they are majorly stifling my content. And one favor I will ask you guys too, if you guys could, when you guys see my posts up there, if you guys could engage with those posts and actually write more than five words in the comment section and repost it, that would really, really help. Dill, thank you so much. That would really, really help. I am getting really suppressed by the algorithm. And I know you guys are in here every morning. So if you do, go to my page and kind of repost some of those posts and put comments in there. I know a lot of people think that just stifling chat too. Exactly. Red Sea Dragon, good morning. Canceled, good morning. The best thing to do for people's content that you like is actually to not just like it, but repost it and comment 5 words or more. If you just comment emojis, that actually doesn't help the algorithm. So it's not so much for just my content, but what it does is for any creator that you like, that is something that you should do for them. Thank you so much. Good morning. PBT, I never get your live notifications. Yeah, they are majorly stifling my content right now. I have an agent and they can't even do anything about it. I'm not sure what it is. Melita, thank you. That's my first post and story ever. What did you post, Lauren? What did you repost? I didn't see it. Good to know. Yeah, guys, just so you know, if you're just liking your creator's content, that doesn't really help their algorithm. What helps is your repost and your comment. And when you comment, you should comment more than 5 words. If you do that, that actually gets engagement. Or write something that is a question so it gets people talking in the chat. Mikey, Rickus, Bolster, thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Lauren, I didn't see what you posted this morning. How are we feeling about the U.S. Open today? Good morning, Stan. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Thoughts on XDC this cycle? I don't have a lot of thoughts on XDC. I'm sorry. Cosmic and Crypto is in the house, guys. Give him a follow. He is my partner. Ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. That is this Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, give him a follow. He is a great creator, right? And he has a lot of information. He has been talking about the DXY for a long time. Give him a follow. Skyman says liquidity building at 75,461. Let's go, right? Guys, we don't know what's going to happen this morning, but what we are going to do, reposted this. I have no original content. Lauren, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Higher highs and lows. We shall see exactly, Michael. Nice to see you. Lauren, thank you so much for reposting this to your story. That is actually the easiest way to repost it, guys. I appreciate you guys reposting the live. We're going to get to the charts in just 1 second. Couple of things before we start, right? I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every single morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cosmic Bolster, Melita, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I'm going to keep my voice down. I'm usually yelling in here, but my voice is kind of blown out. So we're going to work this on a lower level today. However, we're going to give you guys the same information that we give you guys every single day. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, Juicy Juice. Good morning. This is not financial advice, guys. This is just what I am seeing in the charts. The charts dictate what they are doing. We don't, right? And if we try to project what we think onto the charts, more than likely, we will not only not be able to chart, but we will lose our trades. And we do not want to lose our trades. Good morning, Matt. Nice to see you. Melita, thank you so much for reposting this as much as you do every single day. I appreciate you. Guys, not a financial advisor, not financial advice. I'm not a wizard. Please do not buy, sell, or trade based on my TA alone. You will get wrecked, right? You will get wrecked. Matt, Cosmic, Melita, thank you. There's the perfect end, guys. It's the T. I'm so sorry. Guys, I do have an off TikTok group. Right? I teach in there every single day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are a lot of people in here that are in that group. If you are in my off TikTok group and it is of value to you, can you please put a W in the chat? Let people know what it's about, guys. We have a great time in there. We have a great group. It is about support and accountability and teaching and information and learning how to read charts and learning how to trade so that if you learn charts, you can pull money out of this market every single day, guys. It is a job that you can have that no one can take away from you. Lady Long Term, good morning. There's the W's, M pattern, low time frames. Yeah, I see that, Skyman, right? Secondly, I am sponsored by Bitunix, guys. They are right here, right? They are my primary exchange. I have traded on them for 2.5 years. Right now, we have a deposit bonus going on. It's 20% bonus for deposit on anything over $100. And if you guys do deposit in there, you will be entered automatically into our trading competition, right? You can go there, look at the trading competition rules. It's up to $12,000 worth of prizes for only the people in my campaign. We also have a verified rep. Actually, someone in here had a problem yesterday. Lauren, we did get a hold of George. He is going to fix that for you. So guys, we do have a verified rep. I can reach out to the exchange to someone personally if we have a problem. That is a very big thing. If you guys are leverage traders, do not use my code if you don't know how to leverage trade. Yeah, Lauren, they're going to fix that for you. We fixed that. George was very gracious. I'll explain what happened, but yeah. Guys, one of the things is if you do deposit through Bitunix, that deposit bonus goes to your futures account. If you try to then transfer it over to spot, even if you want to just change it to something else, they will take that bonus away. So leave it in your futures account. Hey, Albert, nice to see you. Guys, try out Bitunix. If you're a leverage trader, why not try it out for the bonus and for the trading competition? It helps me out. You guys get a bonus. I get commission. It helps support this channel. Thank you guys for being in here. We are going to get to the charts right now. If you want to see any altcoins, go ahead and drop them in the chat, guys. I will do as many as possible, right? I will do as many as possible. Guys, thank you for the follows. I have about 300 copycats on this app, which are probably jamming up my content too. If you guys do want to follow me, and this is your first time in here, and you do like crypto, and you do like trading content, please do follow me directly from the live. Click my photo. Follow me directly from the live right now, or else you will get copycats, you guys. You will not be able to find me afterwards. Lauren, thank you so much for the heartbeat. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. I pass these forward every single day. You pick, BB. H-bar. Yeah, we'll do H-bar. Soul. Here we go. H-bar. Soul. Obviously. Bull. For sure. I don't even know what bull is. Good morning, the Mitch. Good morning, Fabio. Good morning, Mixed Bag. Here we go. H-bar, yeah, we'll do that. Good morning, Mr. Des. Lady Long Term, thank you so much for sharing the live. Ondo, yeah, we can take a look at Ondo. Blake, we'll take a look at Shape. I probably won't get through all of those, but we'll take a look at Shape because I've already taken a look at that one. Do Rave for a laugh. Oh, God. You guys, if you lost money on Rave, I am so sorry, right? That is why we have to do our own research. Why? Because, guys, you either get in and out of trades that look juicy, or you do research. You do not buy into anything that may be shaky, right? Good morning, Rickus. Give us a TBV. I'm glad I found your channel, Rickus. It's so nice to see you, dog. Good morning, right? Here we go, Aptos. I haven't done Aptos in a hot minute. Let's do Aptos. Caspa, wow. Caspa's a blast from the past, too. Do fight instead. Yeah, I can do fight. All right, guys, we'll do fight. Blake has a pick. We're going to do that. Guys, we are going to go right now to Bitcoin. I'm going to make myself small. Guys, remember the bonus on Bitunix, right? If you're a leverage trader, use my code, please. Supports the channel, right? Obviously, if you want to come hop in our group, 7 days free, first link in the link in my bio. Come and jump in and learn, guys. You can learn this, and if you can learn it, you can pull money out of the market every single day. Here we go. Thanks, BB. You're welcome. Roll Tide. I can do XTC. Guys, I'm going to make myself small. I'm going to put baby in a corner so we can take a look at the charts. Why do you have 8 different accounts? Actually, I have 300, Jay, and they are not mine. This is my only account, guys. If you haven't followed me, follow me right now from this live. Otherwise, you will get copycats, guys, and they will harass you and try to scam you in your DMs. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need a blue check mark, but they won't give me one. Guys, I have tried to get a blue check mark since I've been on this app, and even after I was interviewed by Bloomberg, they still won't give me a blue check. So I don't know what to do about it. I think TikTok is a hard app to get a blue check on, right? Here we go. IBOGF. I have never taken a look at that. If we get to that, I will, right? Thank you so much, user. Here we go. I do need a black check mark, a blue check mark, not a black one, guys, right? We don't want to blackball me. Here we go. We're going to start off on the 8 hour like we usually do, guys. Why do we start off on the 8 hour? We start off on the 8 hour because I am an all time frame trader, guys. Right? When people ask me what time frame I use all of them together. What do we do? Good morning, Reggie. Nice to see you. Ton, nice to see you. Guys, we use all the time frames together to look at the Stokes and the RSI, money flow and momentum, and see where we are going based on the majority. We do not only look at one time frame. The only people that do are scalpers, right? And if you are a scalper, you can look at one time frame and see where one move is going. If you are looking at the whole market, you do not just look at one move. Lauren, Baja, thank you. Good morning. Sonoran Art, nice to see you. Here we go, guys. I'm going to try to keep my voice down this morning. Swept liquidity at 76,930. Michael, thank you. And took out Monday's high, looking to take out Monday's low. 74,751. Skyman, you are a G. Thank you so much for being in here every day. Guys, listen to that man, right? He's smart. and he understands liquidity and where it's going and why we have to sweep liquidity to actually go up or down to make a move, guys. Nothing moves without liquidity. That is why liquidity matters. Here we go, guys. We're going to take a look at the 8-hour. We're going to go to the 4-hour, then the 1-hour. We will take a look at the daily. Why, guys? Because the daily is weighted more heavily than any other time frame that we take a look at in here, right? And when the daily is rolling over or turning up with the money flip, very, very likely that is where we are headed in the long term. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's take a look at the daily first. We're gonna move through the time frames. We are gonna move through Bitcoin. Then I'm gonna have you guys hold those levels. And when those levels break, you guys are gonna tell me in the chat. We'll pop back over to Bitcoin. In the meantime, we're gonna do some alts. Bitcoin, it's easy. I don't know. Well, yeah, Bitcoin, it's easy. I don't know. Market is open. You got it, guys. Here we go. Porto African, thank you so much for the follow, guys. Thank you so much for the follows in here. Thank you for the shares. Diesel Island Time is in the house. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at what's happening. Here's the daily, guys. What do we know about the daily? We're going to say this until we're blue in the face, right, guys? We are in a daily bear flag. That daily bear flag is right here. Here is the pole. Here is the flag. Guess what, guys? We broke back into the flag from the downside. Where do we want to help? Where do we want to go? VET and XLM. We'll try to do as many of these as possible, guys. Here we go. Where do we want to go when we break back into the channel from the downside? We want to go to the upside. We want to go to the top of the channel. When you are in a pattern, it respects the upside and the downside. It goes from the up to the down, to the top, to the bottom, to the top. We fell out here, right? We got back in at the bottom. Where do we want to go? Greetings from Mexico. Hey, Ton. Does breaking back into the channel invalidate the flag? What a great question. Texas, good morning. Thank you for the laughs. Right? Juicy Juice. No, it does not. Guys, what a great question. Juicy Juice is asking, does breaking back into the channel invalidate the flag? No, it doesn't. What invalidates the flag, guys? What's good? Good morning, Tigger. Right? What invalidates the flag is this. We need to get up and over the top of this channel. Juicy Juice, thank you for asking that question. Guys, we have such a good community in here. No question ever is too small or too stupid for this chat. Crypto and charting is complicated. Ask questions, right? Long term, is this a bullish structure right now? We are in a bullish structure because we are maintaining the rising channel, which means we are creating higher highs and higher lows. The minute we stop doing that, it breaks the structure. Lordly, good morning. I'm so glad to see you this morning. Long term, so right now, long term, right? Meaning on the daily, we are in a bullish structure. If we break this to the downside and we break it decisively and we fall below these wicks right here and even below this wick right here at 60,000, that is breaking structure for me, right? We also rejected from Fibonacci golden pocket between 76,763 and 76,614. There we go, guys, right? Listen to Skyman. Here we go. We are rejecting here, guys. Right? We cannot get up and over 76 and hold it. We're having a problem, right? We are running up, but every time we run up, we're rejecting from those levels, right? The longest bear flag I've ever seen. You got it, take it easy. It is. Guys, what invalidates this? We need to get up and over this channel decisively. And to be honest, guys, I am not thinking that we are actually invalidating this until we get up over 85. Calm down, Elliot. I never calm down. Blue Rock Trading, good morning, right? We need to get up and over 85,972 for me to think that we have invalidated this bear flag. Why? Because we have faked out of it so many times that I'm not trusting it, right? I am not trusting anything Bitcoin has to say right now until it changes its actions and gets up and over resistance and stays there, right? So here we go, guys. Daily, rolling over on the Stokes. Right? See, rolling over on the RSI. Give, nice short. There we go. Blake, good morning. Here we go. In Zuza, nice to see you. Here we go. We are rolling over on the RSI, guys. Right? Rolling over on the RSI. Not a great sign. However, what do we see on the Stokes? Boeta, nice. Good morning. Here we go. What do we see on the Stokes? We're flattening out on the cloud around the Stokes, guys. When we do that and we see curvature on the Stokes to the upside, that is a really, really good sign that we may hold here. More fake outs than a Chinese sneaker store. You got it, right? Good morning. Haha, the stream feels like the 2008 market crash. Let's take it easy. Elliot, Oh man, good morning. I'm so glad you're here, right? I hope you say you are a great morning pickup. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate you. Guys, the daily right now, we're rolling over on the RSI. Stokes are curving to the upside and flattening out. That's not a bad thing. What we need is for the lower time frames and the mid time frames to actually pop up. Are you short bias or long bias? I'm not either right now. Guys, I am not short or long biased until we get up and over resistance, major resistance, or we get down below major support. When we do that, Pineapple, there's Joey Mack, good morning, right? When we do that, I will have some sort of a bias. However, you guys will know if you've been in here for a long time, I do not have a major bias ever. Why? I change as the charts do. I may have a bias for a day, right? But it's still a light bias, and I am ready to change at any candle, at any move, right? Here we go, guys. Let's go down to the 8 hour. Let's see what the 8 hour is doing. Why? 8 hour, favorite time frame for the people who haven't been in here the whole time. 8 hours in between the 4 hour and the daily. Those are two time frames that higher time frame traders hold and weight heavily. Pineapple, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you reminding me of that. Joey, there we go. Guys, they weight those heavily. And when you get a cross section, which is in the 8 hour, right, you get a clearer picture of what those two time frames are doing. And guys, this doesn't look great, does it? Here we go. This is what we are doing. We are rolling over on the Stokes. We have some slumpage on the Stokes, guys. We also are rolling over, on the RSI. We are also rolling over on the Stokes. You know what happened here? My RSI and my Stokes flipped for some odd reason. And so now I don't know where they are, right? We are rolling over on the Stokes here, guys. And what does this look like? We actually tagged this yesterday. This right here, bear flag. Right? And look at this exact level that it rejected from. We had a teeny tiny, on a lower time frame, inverse head and shoulders. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. We had this tag to the upside. Here is the target of that inverse head and shoulders. And guys, it could still Hail Mary break out. Right? If that breaks out, and I'm going to show you that on a lower time frame. If that breaks out, here's where we are headed. We are headed to 79.031. However, perfect M on the 5 minute. There we go, Fabios. Right? There we go. We can see this on the 8 hour trying to flip down. Right? Where are we headed? Here's the bear flag. You measure a bear flag from the top of the pole to the bottom. You drag this to the supposed breakout. Guys, there is no more confluence than that. Look at what it is telling you. It wants to go to the bottom of the channel. Right? Are we going to go there? I don't know. Because what do we have to slip through, guys, to get there? This is what we have to slip through. We have to slip through this support right here at 75,250. Then we have to slip through. If we reclaim 78, we could fill the CME gap at 81,145. Skyman, you're such a G. Thank you so much. Guys, Skyman looks at things differently than I do. I am so fortunate to have him in this chat. Thank you so much. Let's give a W to Skyman. He gives us the liquidity levels and the gap levels every single day. Thank you for being in here. What happened to Lewis? I don't know where Lewis is. We need Lewis. We need Lewis and Farrell and the Derek, right? We need the Derek for Hopium. We need Farrell for the VIX, and we need Lewis to give us some excitement after he said boring forever, right? Here we go, guys. We are in this bear flag right here. This bear flag, when a bear flag curves over, there's the W's in the chat. When a bear flag, the flag of it starts to curve over and starts to create a rounded top. Wake up, people. Let's go, Matt. Right? Here we go. We are creating a rounded top here, guys. That is not bullish, right? We're going to look at the lower time frames. Good morning, Tony. Nice to see you. Our lives are not complete. You got it, B-Dogs. Right? We are creating a rounded top here. We are rolling over to the downside. RSI 6 has already pushed through the 12 and the 24. And we have rollover on the Stokes. We also have M patterns on the lower time frames. I'm told in the chat, we're going to go down there and we're going to take a look. Right now, the 8 hour is looking like it wants to come down. And guys, again, there is no more confluence in this. Good morning, Fatima. This bear flag wants to take you right down to the bottom of the channel at 72, 0.070, guys. There we go, right? That is our moves. We either fall down. Steph, Jessica, Joey, thank you so much for the gifts. Good morning. Here we go. We either fall down in this bear flag and we break. Here are your levels to the downside, guys, on the 8 hour. We either break 75,207, first support. Second support, my nemesis, 74,477, right? We break that level to the downside. Where we headed? We're headed here at the next support, 73,789. And if we break that, we're going to the bottom of the channel, right? There we go. Bottom of the channel, 71,855. Here's the levels to the upside, guys. There are only a couple. We need to get up and over this signal resistance at 76,883. If we get up and over 78, Skyman says, we can gap up to 81,145, right? If we gap up, very, very likely we get over that diagonal resistance. We get up to 79,117. But if we get up and over 78, we can gap up to 81,145, which is the top of the channel. There it is, guys. Right? Here we go. Let's go down to the lower time frames. Let's go to 4 hour. Guys, if you could share the live out, that would be awesome. Just press that repost button, share the live out. Let's get it out there to the algorithm. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to my mods in here. Money Talk, Assistant, Eric, Watson, Rude Boy, Sarah, Shauna, J-Heat, Cosmic Crypto, B-Rose, and Dream to Action. Thank you so much for being in here and helping me out every single day, guys. They help us out in the chat, make this go smoothly. We appreciate them every single day. And guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat. You guys are why I'm here, right? I am not here without you guys. The only way I've gotten out to the algorithm and out to other people is you guys, and I appreciate you guys every single day. I'm able to do what I love every single day. Thank you for that, right? Good morning, Buster. Inverse, 4 hour. Here we go, guys. 4 hour. Yeah, here we go, Skyman. Here's that inverse. Guys, this is what we're looking at. This is the Hail Mary, right? If we decide to pick up on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, if we are close to 74.4, does that mean we are semi-bullish? Possibly. Those lower time frames need to flip us up, and here's how they could do it. Guys, 2 hour also. Yeah, Skyman, this is the exact inverse head and shoulders we were talking about. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Skyman, that's what you're seeing too, but wants to break down. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And not only does it want to break down, we're in an M pattern right here, guys. Here's a Hail Mary to the upside. Inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. How do you measure that, guys? You go from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. Guys, one thing I will say here is this. The market is taking its sweet time, right? The market is taking its sweet time. What we are doing is this. We are waiting around for this move, right? And whatever this move is going to be, it's going to be big. Why we've been coiling over and over and over again, right? Here we go. Exactly, Blake, right? It is just taking its sweet time. You measure from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. You drag this to the supposed breakout. Guys, it is right here. We break out of this. This is what gets us too close to the top of the channel, right? Here we go. Let's go to the 2 hour. Guys, this looks like it wants to break down. And what is it breaking down? I missed my chance to DCA at 60K. You may have another chance at that, Dylan. You may have another chance at that. Here we go. What we want to break down from right here, guys, is I can see a little M on a lower time frame here, right? And RSI 6 is rolling through the 12 and the 24 to the downside. Guys, what happens when that happens and the Stokes are rolling over? This is what happens, guys. We get a push, right? We lose 76K. We're going to your nemesis, Skyman. I don't know if I can take it, right? So looking nasty on the hour. Guys, the charts are showing that we are supposed to go down yesterday, and we've moved up. Exactly, 8, take it easy. But there is only so long that it can hold us, right? We see an inverse head and shoulders here. However, I see an M pattern on the lower time frames. We're rolling over on the Stokes and the RSI. Let's go to the 1 hour, guys. Here we go. There's the M right in our faces. Right here, guys. Here we go. Right? Boom. Here we go. One peak of the M. Second peak of the M. How do we measure that, guys? We measure that by going from the top of the M to the bottom of the trend line. And we take this to the supposed breakout. This takes us to our nemesis, doesn't it? Skyman. This does. Oh, my God. It does. You know what? Skyman, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I think that Derek just walked into the room. Derek, we need some hopium. We need Farrell to bring the hopium. Yeah, guys, look at this. Right? Here we go. Here's an M pattern. The M pattern brings us right down to the nemesis. Oh, there he is. There's a Derek. Oh, the Derek and Farrell walked into the room together. Good morning, all. VIX is opening in a bear drive. 0.25. Decent sized candles. There we go. Bull or bear, Farrell. That's a bull, right? We pumping. I don't know, Derek. Let's see. We don't know if we're pumping or not. We've got an M pattern, but we also have an inverse head and shoulders. Guys, we give you the bullish and the bearish case every day. Why? Because I don't know where we're going, right? We know exactly what the charts are telling us at an exact time, and that is it. We move and we pivot and we adapt depending on what the charts are doing. Angus, thank you so much. Guys, if you could push that repost button, share it out. Please tap your screen. That really, really helps. Thank you so much for being in here today. Here we go, guys. If we bounce off of this trend line that we're sitting at right here, we do have a little curvature on the RSI. Stokes are trying to bottom out right here, guys. We may get this Hail Mary. Let's see what happens. We have this. We bounce off of this diagonal trend line right here at 75, 784. We go up to this level. This is the top trend line of that inverse head and shoulders. We make it up and above there at 76, 830 decisively. Bearish downside pressure coming from the reversals in yields, yen, euro, and VIX. Crude bullish chop. There we go, guys. Right? There we go, guys. She's telling you, we've got some bearish action and we can see it in the charts, right? Do you have Soul on the list? Yes, I do. Yeah, we'll take a look at Soul right after this, actually. Here we go, guys. If we pump up here, we get above it. We already know our target. It is right here, 79,227. My TP will still fill. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Blake. If we break this level right here at 75, 733, where are we headed? Right, we're headed here first. First support, 75,223. Next support, my nemesis, 74,509. Okay, we're still bullish, I say. I don't know if it's bullish or bearish. We lost the 1 hour trend line. Skyman, we're coming back down to my nemesis, aren't we? Here we go. The moon, says Derek, the moon. Here we go, guys. Here's what I want you to do. We're going to go through the lower time frames, but if Bitcoin passes this level right here at 76,855, please yell at me in the chat. Farrell, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here today. We need you, right? Next level is here, guys. If we break this level of support at 75,223, I need you guys to yell at me, all right? Here we go. We're going to go to the lower time frames, and then we're going to go to some alts. I see a little curvature on the RSI and the Stokes, on the 4 hour and on the 1 hour. Guys, hold on one second. Here we go. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Piece of cake, says the Derek. I'm so sorry, guys. Here we go. We're going to go down to the 1 hour. Why are we going to go down to the 1 hour, guys? Because we need to see if we're curving a little bit more. And no, we are not, right? 1 hour bearish divergence. I see that, guys. We've got a 1 hour bearish divergence. We've also got an M pattern. Good morning, Real Hope. We've also got an M pattern. We already know that M pattern is bringing us back down to 74.5, guys. My nemesis, right? So if we do break this down, we've got bearish divergence and an M pattern. This is looking like we want to come down also. Farrell is telling us, mind us, speechless, PA, honestly, good morning, right? Guys, Farrell is also telling us we've got bearish downside pressure, right? Here we go. We've got downside pressure, guys, from the VIX and from the yen and euro, right? That is what she is looking at. I like people that look at different things. Skyman, Farrell, they look at different things that I do. Guys, we get a full view here in this chat. Thank you so much for being in here. Is this link shot still engaged? Maybe, right? If we don't fall through certain supports, guys. Here we go. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's take a look. Here we go. Guys, we're coming down. This looks like we're coming down. Why? We not only have a bear flag on the bigger time frame, we have one right here, and we are curving over right here, guys. Here we are, right? Rounded tops. We say rounded bottoms pay the bills. Rounded tops get you into debt. Guess what this is forming? Rounded top, right? Here we are. There is a bear flag right here. It's a little one, but guess what, guys? This will start the breakdown. Here it is. We are below the simple and the smooth moving average. Not a good place to be. Why? Simple. Angus, Steph, Jessica, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, when we are below the simple and the smooth moving average, what happens? We use that as resistance, right? Those act as resistance when they are above our head. And right now, where are they? They're above our head, guys. Guys, thank you so much for being in here today. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, thank you for being in here. Thank you to my mods, Money Talk, Rude Boy Assistant, Sarah, Shauna, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, and the Eric Watson. Thank you so much for being in here today. 5-hour tweezer tops, Skyman, tweezer top. Guys, this looks like we're coming down. Look at the RSI. We are pouring out of the RSI. Stokes are at the bottom of the channel, but they are rolling over as well. Not a good look. Not a good look, guys. We break this level right here, 75,775. Where are we headed to? Guess what? 75,280, guys. 75,280. That is the first breakdown of that little bear flag on the 15-minute. We must be going up soon. I feel vacations in our futures. I do too, real hope. I just don't know when. ARC is in the building. Good morning. Crypto is uncertain until certainty comes tomorrow on Iran. Thank you. Good morning. Nice to see you. Here we go. Yeah, we'll take a look at ETH. Quick liquidity grab, then 80K in one candle. I hope so, Derek. I hope so. I love that the Derek has opium every single day, right? Let's take a look at the 7, guys. Guys, do you see what's happening here, right? Good morning, Richard. Do we see what's happening here, right? We are rolling over on the 8-hour, the 4-hour, the 1-hour, the 15-minute, the 7. Good morning, Premium Mulch. Nice to see you. Guys, if we could all repost the live, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. All it is just a finger in the repost button. Let's repost the live out, get it out there to people who haven't seen us before. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do in here every day. I appreciate you. I see what's happening here. You're looking too much into the noise, Derek. Oh, I adore you. Thank you so much for being in here. Am I bullish or bearish long term? Guys, I am VIX throwing heavy chop on open. In low 19, large bearish gap. Don't trust the upside. Guys, what she's telling you is there may be a fake out here. Little pop up to the upside, right? It's not letting me repost. Yeah, guys, TikTok is really grinding me right now. It's crazy, right? They're taking repost buttons off. They're not pushing me out. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Tony posted to his story. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Fatima, thank you for trying, right? Here we go, guys. We are in a bear flag here. What, Farrell, thank you so much. What she is telling you is this. We might have a pop up here. However, yeah, guys, I may have to go to a different platform. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing at this point. Guys, here we go. We're going to spend time in here with the people that know and love us, though. That's all that matters. So here we go, right? If we do break down here, what Farrell is telling you is we may get a pop to the upside. If we get a pop to the upside, do not trust it. There is major downside, guys, and we see it from the 8-hour, the 4-hour, and the 1-hour. Possible trampoline at 75,444, says Skyman. There we go. When I tried to repost it to my story, this creator limits access to share. Unbelievable. All right, here we go, guys. Possible trampoline at 75,444. YouTube, I think that's where I'm going to have to go. Here we go, guys. If a Skyman is saying possible trampoline at 75,444, wouldn't that be nice to not make it down to my nemesis? It would. Skyman, Farrell, thank you so much for the input. Trampoline equals liquidity grab. Yes, it does, guys. What they're talking about when they say trampoline is this. There's liquidity under us. If we come down, grab that liquidity, we can use it as a trampoline to come out. Do not trust it, says Farrell. Bull VIX candle was big and slapped to the mat almost immediately by the bears. Guys, she's telling you there's a fake out coming. Do not trust it. Farrell, thank you so much for being in here every day, right? Here we go, guys. There is a bear flag not only on the 15-minute, but on the 7 as well. Look at this. We have a little bit of upside on the 7. 7, RSI 6 is trying to push through the 12 and the 24 to the upside. That could give us that pop that Farrell is talking about right now. Do not trust it, guys. Unless we get up and over this level right here and up and over this wick at 77,109 and we hold it, do not trust that pop up, okay? Let's go to the lower time frames. Let's take a look at the 5-minute, guys. Here we go. All will be good as butter come 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's the Derek for you. Thank you, Derek, for the hopium every single day. Guys, no. Guess what? This is how you can see the fake out, right? We saw the 4-hour, the 8-hour, the 1-hour, the 30-minute, and the 15 all looking down. Guess what is looking up? Guys, we talk about this every day. The 7-minute. The 7-minute is an outlier. That's how you can see the fake out, right? The 7 minute is gonna probably pop us up in that fake out, but all the other time frames are the majority. They are weighting us down, right? So even if we pop up, that's what Farrell is looking at. The 7 minute is showing, hey, bingo, you wizard, tell him. There we go, Farrell. Farrell and I, guys, she's seeing the fake out from another vantage point. I am seeing the fake out from a 7 minute. Look at this, guys. Here we go. We're just going to work through it. Look at, we're heading down. M pattern, right? Down on the Stokes, down on the RSI, 1 hour, right? 30 minute, down on the Stokes, down on the RSI, 15 minute, down on the Stokes, peeling down, guys, down on the RSI, both, right? Here we go. The 7 minute. Look at the 7 minute, guys. This is where the fake out happens. This is, wow, I was excited to sign up for your class, but not at the expense of being ignored. Hidden gems, I didn't see you. Come in there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You have to say something. Oh, hidden gems. You know what I think happened? When we have a lot of fake, just guys, let me just explain this for a second. We have a lot of fake people that come into my class. Sometimes what happens is if you try to write one of us and you don't have a level in there, until you put something in the chat and it sees that you're a real person, it won't let you write anyone that in the group, because what was happening is fake people were coming in. They were changing their picture to me and they were trying to scam people in my group. So that's probably what happened, hidden gems. I'm sorry if you felt ignored. Try it again. Put something in the action. Post something in the post. Post a few things in the post, and I will reach out to you. What is your username in there? If you're in there, I'll reach out to you, guys. We don't want to. Nobody is ignored in that group. Nobody is ignored in that group, right? We talk to everyone, and you can come in the class and you can talk in there. Come back. And Lauren says, message me directly. I'll respond. So will I. BB might be one of the nicest people I've ever met. Premium. Thank you. Right? Hidden gems. I don't want you to feel ignored. Right? So come back in. Guys, look at what's happening. Did you just see it? Right? 1 hour. Point it down. RSI Stokes. Right? 15 minute. Point it down. RSI Stokes. 7 minute. Here is the fake out, guys. Right? Farrell's saying, you got it. Right? And she got it first because she can see it from what she's looking at in the VIX. Right? How could we ignore a hidden gem? You got it. Right? Guys, look at this community. Look at how nice and kind and respectful we are. Right? You want to come join that group. First link in the link in my bio. You will not be ignored. They don't even ignore me, says B-Dogs. There we go. Guys, 7 minute. Here's the fake out. And where are we faking out to on the 7 minute, guys? Here it is. Right? Here it is. Where are we faking out to? More than likely, we are faking out here, right? It's probably going to get up to this resistance level right here at 76,159, roll over and coming down. They ignore all the time, BB Sandler. Never, never. Guys, it looks like we're going to come up here to 76,159. Farrell, I am so glad you said that. Thank you so much for all you do in here, right? Hype, pipe, showing signs of weakening crude trade volume. Guys, here we go, right? If this 7 minute pops us up, very, very likely this is going to be the fake out. Let's go to the 5. Look at the 5, guys. 5 has some room to the upside, but it is getting up there and it is not dragging price massively with it. Now, here is the upside. If we do, LOL, that was supposed to say they ignore me all the time. Babe, it's all right. I figured, right? I figured. Here we go, guys. Here is the exception to the fake out. Angus, Steph, Jessica, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I'm a little hyped today, right? I'm trying not to scream, but I'm a little hyped today. Let's go. Farrell, there was the fake out, right? 5 minute. Here we go. 5 minute is slumping over now, guys. See this trying to lift up and it can't lift up? That is what's telling you it will most likely roll over. We're going to get a pop on the 7. Most likely we're going to roll over and come back down, right? Here we go. Here's the exception. We get up and over this, 76,256. Why do I say this? Because there is always an exception to the rule. And even though I can see that fake out, and so can Farrell, there is a chance that we get up and over this level at 76,256, and we come up here and get over 76,774. Right? Use your voice. Don't burn it out. I'll try. Right? Are you doing trading or just speed talking? Just speed talking, Marwan. I just speed talk here. That's what I do. every single day. Right? No, I am not trading live on stream. I'm charting live on stream so that other people can use that information to possibly trade if they do their own research, right? Now, if we get, guys, here's the exception. We get up and over this wick right here at 76,939, I'll believe it, right? I'll believe that wasn't a fake out. I'll believe that we're gaining momentum and we're going up. Until we get up and over that, guys, nope. Today is a full 8-hour stream, right? Yeah, I'm trying, right? I'm trying. Here we go, guys. 5 minutes. 1 minute. Who remembers the levels that I asked you to call out in the chat? Who remembers those levels? Because I'm going to go to the alts, and I need you guys to pay attention for me, right? I need you guys to pay attention for me. Here we go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh, here we go, guys. See how you can see the fake out, right? All the higher time frames. They're pointed to the downside. All of them. There we go. All of them, says Beef Dogs. There we go. I don't know if it was all of them. Guys, look at this. Here we come. Right? 3 minute rolling over. We saw this. Why? Higher time frames are rolling over already. 7 minute was the outlier time frame, guys. Right? 75,980, 1 hour value area high, local resistance. There we go. Skyman. Right? Juicy Juice 100. Guys, see this rolling over? That's how you can see a fake out. I love that this just happened on the stream. Farrell, thank you so much. Right? Thank you so much. Live trading is dangerous because new people copy trade and can get wrecked. Exactly. Right? Do you go live every morning or certain days? No, every single morning, Juicy Juice. Tradeaholics is in the house, right? Every single morning. There he is. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Guys, I go live every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? We go over charts. We don't live trade here. Why? Too many new people, right? They'll get wrecked. I don't want them to get wrecked. I want you guys to win, right? That's what I want you to do. Guys, I do have an off TikTok group. It is called Level Up. We have a great class in there. I teach in there every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to learn charting and trading and a little bit about crypto or a lot about crypto, come and join us. First link in the link in my bio. It is 7 days free right now. Come join us for free. See if you like it, right? Here we go. BTC. Guys, you guys have the levels. We are going to go to some alts. I'm going to take a look at Solana first. Why? Because people are saying, Gavsad, thank you. Angus, thank you. Steph, thank you. Correct. You protect the chat. Kudos, ma'am. Thank you so much, Freckle Flipper. A lot of people don't see it that way, but I do. I don't want to wreck the chat, right? And even though I'm a leverage trader, I don't want to leverage trade on here. Why? Because I don't want people to see me use 125x and get wrecked, right? Here we go, guys. Let's go to Sol. Let's take a look at Sol and what Sol is doing today. We're going to rip through these alts today. I know I didn't do a lot the past couple of days. My voice has been killing me, but guess what? We're going to do a lot more today. We're going to rip through them. Guys, if you have not followed me and you are new in this chat, please follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will not be able to find me afterwards. Why? I have a lot of copycats, right? Significant money flow entering Dow is in the lead. Semis and tech hot on its tail. VIX moving fast. There we go, Farrell. Guys, listen to Farrell. Skate Mouth, good morning. Nice to see you. Guys, we are coming in, right? If you haven't followed me, click my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Hit the bell for notifications. That way you will know when I'm live every single day. Here we go, guys. Let's go to Sol, right? Sol has been lagging with everything else, right? However, it has been lagging more than normal. Rach, good morning. I'll put DAG on my list, right? I don't know if I'll get to it because you never know. Good morning, Janie. Nice to see you. Here we go, guys. Let's do Sol. We're going to start off on the 8 hour just like we do every single day. Thank you for sharing the live, guys. I appreciate you so much. You guys allow me to do what I love to do every single day. Thank you so much. You talk about leverage in Skool. Yes, I do. Expensive Panic. Yep. We talk about leverage trading every day in Skool. And guys, that is not a signals group. I actually teach in there every single day. Can't believe the VIX bull until it passes the gap 1906. Until then, it is a trap. Do you guys hear it? Right? Do you guys hear what she's saying? So wonky head and shoulders 2 hour. Uh-oh. Yikes. All right, here we go. Here's Sol, guys. Right? This is what we've been looking at all along. I'm going to extend this channel out. Why? Because it will respect the channel no matter what, guys. Right? Here we go. We were in this channel. See this right here? I know this chart is messy, guys. I'm sorry. Messy charts, organized thoughts, pretty profits. Right? There we go. Here we go, guys. I think that's going to be my new motto because it is messy. We were in this channel. for a very long time for Soul. Guess what? We dropped out of it, right? Now, what does this look like we're creating, guys? Looks like we're creating a cup and handle, to be honest, right? But we have a bear flag at the end of it. And now we are rolling over on the RSI and the Stokes, right? Rolling over on the RSI and the Stokes, not a good look. We're on the 8 hour. This looks like everything else. We're going to remove some of these lines and we're going to watch and see what is happening here. Here we are, guys. We broke out of this inverse head and shoulders to the upside. Guess what? We faked out. So wonky head and shoulders 2 hours. Skyman, I'm going to get there. I promise, right? Skyman has got the picks, right? Here we go, guys. We've got an inverted head and shoulders here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. We broke out of it to the upside, only to be denied by the bottom of the channel. Big dookie time, sold at $20, maybe, right? Guys, I'm going to give you the bullish and the bearish case. What I will say to you is Stokes and RSI not looking hot on Soul, right? Not looking hot on Soul. This is what we have, guys. We have a bear flag. Here is the pole, right? Here's the flag right here. You pull this to the supposed breakout. It is here, guys. Look at this. This is bringing you almost here, guys. Look at, here we go. Diagonal trend line right here. Okay. This is bringing you right directly to this diagonal trend line. Here's your levels. Now, what I will say is this. If we take a flip up and if we start moving up, what is this? This is a cup and handle, low liquidity, 84.76 and 86.77, Soul undecided. There we go, guys. We're going to give you the upside and the downside. Here's the downside, right? We break through this bear flag to the downside, and we break this level right here, okay? This is the main level to break, 83.13, okay? Skyman says 84.76, there's some liquidity, and 86.77, we are undecided. That is what the whole market looks like right now, right? Whole market. Now, there is also a head and shoulders right here, guys, and it is big, right? So not only do we have this bear flag, boom, boom, right? We have this head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside, right? Waiting for that tweet, exactly, right? Here we go, guys. How do you measure a head and shoulders? You take this, take a trend line, measure it from the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line, drag this to the supposed breakout, boom, there it is, guys. Right? Our bear flag. We need to break through this level. And guys, look at what's happening here, right? There is a crossroads right here, crossroads to the downside, right? If we have this crossroads, what does it mean? It means major support. Whenever you have a crux between a diagonal trend line and a rate or two diagonal trend lines, guys, you get strength there, kind of like crossing two boards. Right? If you cross two boards, where is the strength in the two boards? It's right at the crux. That is what we have right here. So here is the point to break 83.13, right? We break 83.13, guys. We're coming down to the downside. Where are we coming down to? 78.84. And if we hit that, and if we break that level, where are we headed, guys? It is here, 76.72. Okay? 76.72. That is where we are headed to. Okay? If we break up, here's the upside potential. Star point confluence. Exactly. Guys, Farrell's got it absolutely right. Star point confluence. That is where the strongest point it is. It is right there, right? So if we break and we come down, very likely we are not only breaking the bear flag, but we're breaking the head and shoulders pattern. Sure would be nice for a decouple soon. Yes, it would be real hope, right? Waiting for that treat, says Skyman. Yeah, we are, right? Yeah, we are. Here we go, guys. Here is the upside. We're going to give you the upside. And here it is. There is a resistance level right here, right? Resistance, 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 resistance. We got above it. We came under it. We have not retested it, right? Here's your first resistance level to the upside, 87.55. Hey, Skyman, where is that? 86.77 is liquidity, guys. I'm at 87.36, right? Thank you, Skyman, for those liquidity levels. Here we go. We get up and over this level right here, guys. Very, very likely. This may be a cup and handle. First level of resistance, 87.36, right? Next level of resistance, 86.77. Oh, sorry, 86.77 is before that. 86.77 and then 87.36, guys. We break up and above that. Look at what we have here, right? Now we have a cup and handle. Now, guys, this is very important. We have been rejected from the bottom of this channel over and over and over again, right? This is giving crude chart dynamics I'm going to deep dive why that is. No way, Farrell. Uh-oh. 89.61 daily value area high resistance. Guys, you hear him? BB, did I catch you too late to take a quick peek at NCT? Jordan, I'll try, but I probably won't get there. I'll try, though. Okay? Nice to see you, Jordan. Right? Here we go, guys. Here's your levels. First level to the upside, 87.29. Next level to the upside. And I'm guessing this is at Skyman's level. Skyman says 89.61 daily value area high. That is resistance, guys. That is right at the bottom of our channel, right? I'm at 90.20, right? We are very close. Liquidity is there. Now, either we grab that liquidity and we head up, or we grab that liquidity and we come down, right? That is what we do. You see a head and shoulders familiar and displayed inverted on the crude chart. No way. Farrell, no way. There we go. Guys, Farrell's saying there's confluence in between soul and crude. I love when she finds these, right? Mathy math. Here we go, guys. If we break up here, we need to break up and over the bottom trend line of this channel to actually make it up. Here we go, guys. 90.26. Okay, we make it up and over 90.26 and up and over this resistance level at the top of the cup. At 91.38, where are we headed, guys? Just looking at that. Here we go, guys. If we measure from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the cup, which is here, and we drag it up and out, guys, this gets us up and over the 50%. Oh, my God. Look at that confluence, guys. Hey, Johan, nice to see you. Huge volume gap between 97 and 125. There we go. That brings us to the top of the channel and out, Skyman. Guys, you hear what he's saying? There's a big volume gap. What is a volume gap? We've said it. Let me just put those two next to each other right quick. We are going to see just how connected they are, guys. She's brilliant, right? She does this every single day. Here we go, guys. Johan, right? Her connections between the VIX and other assets and crypto is unbelievable, right? Thank you so much, Farrell. Here we go. Skyman just said there's a huge volume gap, right? What is a volume gap, guys? Volume gap streaker. We love that for us. Yes, we do, Farrell. Guys, what is a volume gap? If you picture it, I've said this in here before. Johan, Matt, Gavstad, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. If you picture it like this, a volume gap is like that person in a movie who is running from the cops and pulls down the fire escape, and it doesn't go all the way down to the ground, right? And if it doesn't go all the way down to the ground, what do they have to do, right? They have to jump, right? And when they jump those last 15 feet. That is what a volume gap is. And it happens to the downside and to the upside, right? It is that last 15 feet where you just fall instead of climbing down one rung at a time. And when that happens to the upside, we can gap through very, very easily to the upside and to the downside, right? High ceiling, exactly. Hello, everyone. Hey, Lady PM. Nice to see you. There's a streaker. LOL, this is a wild show. Not just a streaker in price action. That's it. Don't give people the wrong idea. Real hope, right? Don't give people the wrong idea. Guys, thank you so much for being in here every day. You guys are why I'm here. You guys make my day so much fun. Thank you so much for being in here this morning. I appreciate you guys. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm pretty sure all of you guys are regulars, right? All of you guys are regulars because it's suppressing my content. So I am so happy that every single one of you guys are here, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you. You guys are most likely the ones that have helped me get pushed out. Thank you so much for being here. My analogy is literally a streaker at a sporting event. He is on the field running Freebird, says Farrell. I kind of love that analogy. Farrell, right? There we go. Board tight. Good morning. Here we go, guys. Right? If we make it up and over this level at 91.51, look at where this puts us at a major resistance level at 99.79. Hola. There we go. It all makes sense. Farrell, that one makes more sense than mine, to be honest, right? That one makes more sense than mine. Here we go, 99.79, guys. There we go. Next level to the upside on Soul. Last level to the upside on Soul is 105. However, there is a volume gap that can get us up to 125, okay? Up to 125, all right? There we go, guys. There are your levels on Soul. What I will say is we're going to go make our way through the time frames. Then we're going to go to some other alts. We're going to go to XRP next, right? Here we go. We are rolling over heavily on the 4 hour. Guys, look at the RSI. When the RSI 6, which is my orange line, wants to push through the 12 and 24 to the downside, what does that give us, guys? Usually gives us a big move, right? Usually gives us a big move. This is what this is looking like right now. What I will say is we've got some curvature to the upside on the 4 hour. Are we going to Hail Mary? Can I do ZBCN? I have a whole list, Richard, but I will try. I doubt that I will get there, to be honest. I'm going to work as long as my voice will allow, but it is probably going to be less than 2 hours today, so I don't know if I'll get through it, but I'll put it on there, right? Thank you, Richard. I appreciate you. So here we go, guys, right? 4 hour. Looking like we want to come down, right? On the RSI, but the Stokes, we have some indecision. Stokes are looking up, right? Here we go. Let's go to the 1 hour, guys. Let's check the 1 hour and see what the 1 hour is doing. Here we go. 1 hour is rolling over as well. Rolling over on the RSI. However, guys, we've got a money flip here. And then looks like we have another money flip here, right? This looks like we're in indecision again. And what I can see here is this. I can see an M pattern, right? There is an M pattern. It is pretty clear here. Here it is, guys, right? There we go. Here, actually, it's going to turn into a head and shoulders. However, there is a bull flag here as well, guys. Here it is. Here's the pole. Here's the flag. If we pop out of this, guys, that could be the fake out that we're talking about, right? However, if we do not, right? If we do not break up and above that resistance at the top, that white line right there, we don't break above that, this is a fake out to the downside, right? Here we go. So if we break up on this bull flag, 86.85, that is the level. 86.85, we break down in this M pattern. Here it is, top of the M. Or, sorry, guys, this would be a head and shoulders. Here it is, right? Because we're going to make a right shoulder here if we come down. There's the pop up, guys. Popping up in that bull flag right here. This is why charting works, guys, right? You need to see both sides. If you don't see both sides, you will most likely not win your trades, right? You need to be able to see both sides and see the probability of the sides to actually see what we are doing here. Here we go, guys. Bull flag, trying to break out to the upside. We have some curvature. What did I say? There was a money flip to the downside. Then we got one to the upside. This is looking like we want to pop up and out, right? This is looking like we want to pop up and out of here. Here we go. 30 minute. 30 minute, right? We're getting a little exhausted on the 30 minute. Javon, nice to see you. Getting a little exhausted on the 30 minute, guys. We are slumping over and coming down a little bit. Is this bull flag just going to pop up to bring us down? And that is what Farrell was talking about. There's a fake out here, right? There we go. 30 minute, looking like a little bit exhausted. Let's go to the 15. Then we'll go to XRP. Here we go. Oh, look at this. 15 minute is extending that. Crude about to break to the upside. VIX increasing, bear drive. Pop to crude. Guys, do you hear her, right? Guys, one of my copycats just joined the chat. Would somebody just block them, one of the mods, if you could? Thanks, guys. Guys, my mods are fire, right? Rude Boy, Assistant, Money Talk, Sarah, Shauna, J, Cosmic Crypto, The Eric Watson, Dream to Action, and B-Rose. Thank you so much for being my mods in here, guys. Here we go. What Farrell is saying, we have the crude is about to pop, guys. Watch the downside, right? And what we're seeing now is this. We see that 1 hour curving up. What is giving it steam? It is the 15 minute. The 15 minute is powering up to break out of that bull flag to then turn us around, create this head and shoulders to the downside. See the story here, guys, right? This bull flag breaks out. I don't know if it's going to break all the way up to here, right? If it doesn't, we're creating a right shoulder, head, and shoulder on this trend line. That is the fake out right there. We are not faking out if we get up and over this resistance at 87.56, right? 2 days, Stokes rolling over, but money flow is still trending up. There we go, Skyman. What do you think about that, right? Miss Mel, Johan, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. NFT Wizard, good morning. Here we go. Looking to make a lower low. Yeah, guys, that may be what all of this is for, right? What all of this is for may just be to create a higher low, right, in the charts, in most of these charts, right? Let's go XRP, best product in crypto. Here we go, guys, right? The 15 minute, looking like we got a little pull to the upside. And look at the 7 minute, guys. 7 minute, what are we breaking out of? See this? That was a big bull flag. Now we see a little bull flag right here, but it just wicked up. Most likely we're going to go and fill that wick, right? Here we go. Here's the pole right here. Here. Oh, guys, look at that target hit. Guys, this is what I love about charting, right? Here's a little bull flag right here on the 7. Here's the pole. Here's the flag. When you pull that to the breakout, look at this target hit right here, guys. This is why charting matters. If you know charting, you can learn to trade. You learn to trade, you can learn to win. You learn to win, you can pull money out of this market, right? Here we go. Farrell, how come crude was at 18K and dropped instant to 15K? I'm talking in yen. That was last week. I don't know. Farrell, there we go. Weekend gaps or overnight news may do that. It moves $6 in the dollar this weekend. There we go. Right? Here we go, guys. So let's go to the 5-minute and the 3-minute. Here we go. Yeah, there's the rollover. So, guys, we do have one more bull flag that wants to pop up here. You see this? Here we go. Here's the pole. We're just going to flag out until we don't, guys. Here it is. Here's the pole. Here's the flag. Here we go. Right? We pop out in this flag to the upside right here at 86.50. Now, either we get past 86.50, right? Or we flag again and we go up a little bit higher, or we start to roll over. What I will say is this: 3-minute looking like it wants to power up. So does the 1-minute, guys. Right? What are we seeing here? Are we seeing a reversal? Or are we seeing a fake out to the upside to come down? Let's look at the higher time frames. Actually, let's go to XRP. Already gave you the levels on Skool, guys. There they are, right? There's the levels on Skool. Let's go to XRP. Let's take a look at XRP, and then we'll go to some of the other alts. What is BTC doing right now? Can someone, 76? Guys, we're getting back up and over. That may have been a reversal. Let's see what happens here, guys. Let's take a look at XRP. Here it is. Here we go, guys. 8-hour. There we go. Here's the 8-hour, guys. I know this is a messy chart, right? What did I say? Messy charts, organized thoughts, pretty profits, right? Think forward. Miss Mel, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Here we go. What are we doing on XRP? XRP is rolling over on the 8-hour, just like everything else. Now, guys, what is this telling us, though, right? The rollover on the 8-hour, that does not mean we're rolling over all, like, for real, right? What that means is most likely the 8-hour is setting the tone. And if the 8-hour and the daily are rolling over and those lower time frames cannot lift us up and pop us out, right? This is where we get the rollover, okay? 8-hour is looking like we want to roll over on the Stokes and the RSI. The daily, though, guys, look at this may be creating a higher low. Right? Thank you for everything. Thank you. Think forward. I appreciate you. Here we go. Guys, the daily is coming up heavily while the 8-hour is rolling over. The RSI 6 wants to push through the 12 and the 24 on the daily. Look at this, right? This is a bullish thing, right? As long as the Stokes can curve up and hold us, this may be us just creating a higher low on most of these charts, right, Skyman? What are you seeing? Here we go, guys. Here's a bull flag right here from the top of the pole to the bottom. Take this to the supposed breakout. This is where we want to break out to right now, guys. 146.43. We're going to go to the lower time frames to see what's going on. Thank you guys so much for being in here. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I am so excited to be here with most of you are OGs in here. Thank you for everything you have done for me. I appreciate it. I hope this is valuable to you guys. SHIB going to pop. Let's see. Right, here we go, guys. Here's a bull flag. We pop out of this bull flag, 146.36, guys. Right? 146.36. Liquidity at 141. There's liquidity down here. Let's go to the lower time frames and see what's happening. Here we go. 15-minute, guys. 15-minute wants to power up as well. I think that this bull flag actually wants to break up and out, even though it looks wonky, even though it created a rounded top. However, guys, we roll over here and we break this to the downside. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lady PM. OG here. There we go. NFT Wizard. There we go. Skyman is saying liquidity at 141. Guys, that is below us, right? Here we go. We break this level to the downside. Right? Although, look at the Stokes trying to power up on the 15-minute, guys. Right? Look at the Stokes trying to power up on the 15 minutes. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's go down to the 4-hour and the 1-hour. Let's see what's happening here. 4 hours looking down. Guys, we are in indecisive mode. We ain't got old money. We got a whole lot of new money, though. There we go, Blake. Right? There's also a small bit of liquidity at 145. Oh, there we go, Skyman. 145.7. I'm at 146.25 from that bull flag. That is very close. Oil running up. Uh-oh. That's where we see the dump, guys. Oil running up. Farrell already told us. Dumb question. Where do you find the liquidity? Is there a chart or the indicator? You can put one on your chart, the Real Hope, but you can also get something like CoinGlass or Bookmap. Those will show you where the liquidity is. I'm going to start pulling those up in my stream too. All right. So CoinGlass or Bookmap. Those two will show you where the liquidity is. Okay. V-Babes, nice to see you. Here we go, guys. We are rolling over on the 4 hour, right? Here we go. Here's the levels. Right? We roll over on the 4 hour. We roll past this support right here at 142.91. Guys, if we roll past the support at Bookmap is key. That's what I love too, Skyman. I'm partial to Bookmap. Okay? Oh, there's a burp again. Guys, I'm like, maybe I'll just be called the burping babe from now on. Right? Here we go. We slipped this level to the downside at 142.91. Where are we headed, guys? Very, very likely. We are headed down to this diagonal support down here at 139.71. Why, guys? Because if we break that first diagonal level, we are also breaking the moving averages. CoinGlass or Bookmap, exactly. Right? If we break this level right here, we are breaking the moving averages to the downside. When you get a shoulder, a head, but last shoulder goes into an inverse, what does that mean? Reversal. Possibly mixed bag, but you got to have the Stokes and the RSI pointed in the same direction. Right? Pointed in the same direction, or else what you could do is you can make a Bart Simpson pattern, right? Which is going up and down. It looks like it could be an inverse. Birdman, thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. You know I pass those forward every day. I am giving those to a young lady who has been diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer this month, right? So anything you guys send me, that is where those are going. Thank you so much. Yeah, so mixed bag, you could create an M pattern, and then it turns into an inverse head and shoulders. And then it turns back to an M pattern. Birdman, thank you so much, right? And that what that does is that is actually was on the ship 8 hour, right? What that is doing is that is telling you it's an indecision, right? And until it breaks out of the top of that channel, which is it is most likely in when it's in a Bart Simpson pattern, right? Until it breaks out to the upside or the downtime. I will find the Bart Simpson pattern in a textbook. There we go. Mix that until it breaks out of the resistance or support. You are just stuck in a channel is what that means. Okay? Mixed sentiment, yield yen, euro, metals, VIX sending bull, crude sending bear. Uh-oh. Chop City. Yeah, guys, that's what this is right now. Right? We're rolling over. Here are your levels to the upside and the downside, guys. Here they are. Right? Downside on XRP. We roll past this diagonal support at 142.79. Where are we headed to? We're headed to this diagonal support, 139.94. Now, guys, remember, Chop Suey. You got it, Skyman. Right? Farrell, thank you so much. Looks like Chop to you, too, right? Here's the thing, guys. We have had these levels on XRP for a very long time. What does that mean? They will hold, right? Most likely, they will be hard to get through, and they will hold. Prosperity Calls is in the chat, guys. Give her a follow. She is a great creator, spreads a lot of good information. Nice to see you. Good morning, right? Here we go, guys. We bleed this level right here at 139.94. Skyman, you got to tell me if these are your levels too. Next level to the downside is 138.05. And if we bleed that, guys, we are bleeding an M pattern. Here it is, right? I'm going to take some of these levels off so that we can see this a little bit better. Guys, if you are in here and you can share the live, please do. I don't know if it'll help today because I'm pretty sure they're just holding it down. But if you guys could share the live, that would be super cool. Good morning, Prosperity Calls. Here we go. Here is the one peak of the M. Here's the second peak of the M. Guys, if we bleed this down, right? Very, very likely we're coming down in a big M pattern here. Here it is right here. Here's one peak. Here's the second peak. How do we measure an M pattern, guys? Right here. You take from the top of the highest peak of the M to the bottom of the trend line right here, and you drag this. Thank you for sharing the live, Tony. I appreciate you. And you drag it here. If we bleed this level to the downside, look at that confluence, guys, right? Look at that confluence. Skyman, is there confluence around 130.97? Prosperity calls. Guys, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Skyman, 134. Daily point of control. Strong support. You got it. Right? 134, guys. He is saying daily level of support. Point of control. Right? And Skyman, Doug, thank you. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. 131.06, guys. Right? That's where we're coming down to if we bleed those levels. Here are the levels to the upside. All right? We're going to grab these up for a second. Here we go. Right? 134 daily point of control. Here we go, guys. From the top, here is a bull flag, guys. It's on a higher time frame. We're going to go up so that you can see that it actually is one. Here it is. Right here. Right? Here's the pull. Here's the flag. We are also in a cup and handle. Do you trade live? No, I don't, Ange. Here we go. We are also in a cup and handle. Here's the cup. Here's the handle. Actually, inverted head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Guys, this bull flag brings you up and out, right? We have already popped out of it. It is whether or not we can break up or out and out. Here are your levels to the upside. First level to the upside, 151.13. Next level to the upside is here. And guys, if we break that out, we get to 156.45. Where are we headed to on XRP? Right? Where are we headed to on XRP? It is up here at 170, right? That is the breakout of that cup and handle. If we get up and over 170.52, where are we headed to? Now we have a bigger breakout. Why? Because we're breaking out of a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Inside of the channel, we have broken out of the channel. We break out of this inverted head and shoulders to the upside, right? Here we go. We're headed up to 186.07. And if we get there, guys, 179 will be strong resistance. Exactly, Skyman, right? Here we go. 170, 179 will be strong resistance, guys. You see this right here? Here we go. 179 will be strong resistance. That is our next point we have to get through. Then we get to this target at 186.64. And guys, where do we get a big run? If we get up and over this next resistance level at 193 and then 218. Okay? There are your levels on XRP to the upside and the downside. Let's move on. Let's go to Blake Pick. Fight. Here we go. Fight, guys. Fight USDT or USD. He never trades USDT. He only trades USD. Right? Here we go, guys. On Bitstamp, on Kraken. Guys, it's on Bitstamp, Coinbase, Kraken. It is also a USDT pair on Bybit, Binance, Bitget. I'm sure it's on Bitunix. Right? As XRP wants to run. We'll see, Mr. Slippers. Let's see. So XRP, we go short. And we don't know if we go short or long until we get up and over those levels. Either up and over those levels of resistance or below that support. Guys, I do not suggest you trade right here. Prosperity calls Doug. Prosperity, thank you so much for the gifts. This is chop. Guys, do not trade in the middle of a range. You will get wrecked. We are in the middle of a range right now. 88.72 point of liquidity pool sentiment. It chops right at the mid magnet. There we go. We're trying to get up and above that or below it, right? Crude 88.72 point of liquidity pool sentiment. There we go, guys, right? So give short. No, I don't give signals here, Ange. I'm sorry. Nothing like fresh TA and music in the morning. There we go, Mr. Des. 2-hour cup and handle. There we go. Are you looking at fight or are you looking at XRP? Skyman, XRP or fight? Here we go. Let's take a look at fight. Guys, this is a Blake pick, right? I don't know anything about it. All I know is Blake picked us, right? No, I'm not going to give you a short, right? I'm not going to give you anything. Guys, I do not give you anything in here. All I do is look at the charts, right? If you want to come and learn how to chart and trade yourself, you can come into our group. It is off TikTok. It is a paid group, but It's not $7, guys. 7 days free right now. If you want to come into the group, hang out with us and be a part of it, I teach in there every single day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and hang out with us. Rounded bottoms pay the bills, and yes, they do, Lauren, right? Crypto wants below 88.72. Oil traders are arching the inverted head and shoulders, though. Right? Guys, she's saying there's a chance that inverted head and shoulders on crude could break out. Listen to Pharaoh. Listen to Skyman. Don't like that long wick. Neither do I. Right? However, the long wicks sometimes pay the bills in Blake's case. Right? Here we go, guys. That long wick is most likely going to come down. You come up fast, you come down fast, guys. However, this is what I'm seeing here, Blake, and you know it. You knew I was gonna see this, right? There we go. Guys, this is what I'm looking at. We love the wicks, I know. Here we go, guys. 8 hour. This is Fight, FIGHT USD. You can find it on Kraken, right? However, there's USDT pairs on other exchanges. Here we go. Farrell, thank you so much for being in here. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Blake, you did it again, right? Here we go. Not only do we have this pattern, guys, we also have RSI 6 pushing through the 12 and the 24 to the upside. And we have Stokes with a little bit of room on the 8 hour. What does that mean to me? More likely than not, the 4 hour has a lot more room than the 8 hour does, right? We're going to go Blake. Exactly. Blake, we're so fortunate to have you in this group. Guys, what I will say is this. I'm not a financial advisor. This is never financial advice, right? I am not a future teller, not a wizard. All I am is a chick who loves crypto and charts, right? So if you are in here, please do not buy, sell, or trade based on my TA alone. If you do, you will get wrecked, okay? Here we go, guys. This is not something I hold or own or have done research on. However, Blake has some really good picks for trades. DXY 2 hour inverse. Uh-oh. Guys, when the DXY is looking bullish, guess what crypto is looking? Bearish, right? Bearish. All right. And now we have an inverse head and shoulders that Farrell is peeping on crude. And if that happens and the DXY goes up at the same time, that is not good for crypto. Prosperity calls. Thank you, guys. Give her a follow. Cosmic Crypto is also in the house, guys. He is my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show. Please give him a follow, too. We have that show Thursdays at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for being in here, guys. Thank you to my mods who make this run so smoothly. And a special thank you to the assistant this morning. Why? I walk into the office this morning and she left me out tea. What a cool person in general. Her life, when I say that we should live our lives to serve others, she is the best example of that of anyone that I have ever met in my life. So thank you to the assistant, right? She serves others on a daily, minute, hour basis. So she is the best example of that I can think of that I have ever met in my life. So thank you for being that. Guys, and a great, obviously a great friend as well. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Measure from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. You drag this to the supposed breakout. Here we go, Blake. Here we go. Is this starting a trend? Yeah, it is. Here we go. Blake. All right, guys. Here we go. Blake always gives me these. I'm pretty sure he knows that I like them and they're like little gifts, right? Because he knows that I like to chart these. Why? Because there's a pattern, into a pattern, into a pattern, into price discovery, right? Here we go, guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. We break this level, 0.00615, right? We break that level. Where are we headed? Right here, 0.00865. If we are headed there, guys, what are we breaking? Here it is, right? If we are headed here, we are breaking this. Oh, it rubber banded back on me, Blake. Here we go. If we get there, we are breaking this. I have to adjust this line for a second. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Sometimes on the live, I got to adjust a little bit. There it is. All right, guys, look at what's happening here. We've got an inverse head and shoulders, right? Into another inverse head and shoulders. Blake, you're killing it. Here we go, guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. So not only do we have this one right here, right? That gets us up to here. But if we get up here, we are also breaking another bigger inverse head and shoulders, right? Here we go, guys. Top of the trend line, bottom of the lowest part of the head, which is here. You take this to the supposed breakout, just a little bit more, but hey, it was worth it for that secondary pattern, right? Here is the target, guys, 867. 2 zeros and an 867. Next one, Lorene, nice to see you. Good morning. 2 zeros and a 907. Guys, that brings us up to here. Now, what do I see here? Another pattern, Blake. Another pattern. Are you still in the chat? Better be. Here we go. Jimbo, thank you. Here we go, guys. Now, if we get up here, there's a 4-hour hidden bullish divergence. There we go. Let's go down to the 4-hour. Let's see what he's talking about. Higher lows is what I like to see. Me too. Stokes rolling over though. There we go. The Stokes are rolling over heavily. However, Skyman and Blake on a lot of these Blake picks, that bullish good morning, Laureen. That bullish divergence plays out more often than not, right? When I see Blake picks, for some reason, right? Very, very likely, it probably will play out to the upside, right? We need to see those lower time frames actually rolling up to the upside to see if we can break up and out of that, right? Here we go. We bleed this to the upside right here, and we get up and over here and up and over here. Look what I see here. I see the makings of another inverted head and shoulders. Now, did I see the 12-hour? No, I'm afraid to look at the 12-hour. Should I take a look at the 12-hour? Let's do it, right? Here we go. Oh, I see what you're seeing. You're seeing, it's just a falling wedge here, right? That we're breaking out of the falling wedge, right? Guys, here, there's a falling wedge here that we're breaking out of, right? Here it is right here. Guys, this wants to power up, wants to hit here. And actually, Blake, those next targets on the lower time frames already hit those targets. What I will say is this, right? Very, very likely, we are going to power up to this point right here at some point, right? Cup. Yeah, there's a cup, right? Cup and handle. However, what I'm seeing is more likely this. Blake, I know you always like to look at the higher time frames, and I do see that falling wedge, but actually the 4-hour is telling the story just as well, right? And here it is. SHIB using an elevator. Let's go, right? We are in a shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. And once we break that, what I can see is this, that this would then create another inverted head and shoulders. Here's the shoulder. This would be the entire head. And then we would come back down to either this diagonal resistance right here, guys, to create a right shoulder, right? Lots of money to be made. You got it. 6-hour has a hidden bullish divergence. Also, guys, whenever Blake gives us our picks, those bullish divergences break out. Angel, to be honest, I'm only going to get through about 2 more, so I won't be able to get through Thor chain. I'm sorry, but maybe tomorrow. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm trying to save my voice as much as I can. Here we go. If we roll down, we could create another shoulder here. See it? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Guys, at that point, I will think that we are exhausted. Now, could we get up and over? The bag man is in the house. Nice to see ya, right? Here we get up. If we get up and over there, guys, we have this in play, okay? Top of the trend line, bottom of the head here. And we drag this up and out, guys. Here's where we'll head to, okay? Here's where we'll head to. If that does happen, we'll go up to 0.01322, okay? There is what we are looking at on fight. Now, guys, be very careful, right? This is something that is newer. Right? I did not do any research on this. Jimbo, thank you. Right? So be careful in this. What goes up fast can come down fast. Be very, very careful. Okay? Be very, very careful. These move fast. Pay attention to your trades. Guys, do not set it and forget it. Right? Do not set it and forget it. You will lose if you do that. Just ask Wave. Exactly, Lady Long Term. Exactly. Right, guys? I'm going to go to H-bar. All right? Here, let's go to H-bar next. What is BTC doing? Nobody yelled at me in the chat, so I'm just assuming it's chopping around still. Is that what's happening? 76. Guys, we're doing good. We're doing good here, right? We're hanging out. That's a good thing. Here's H-bar, guys, right? Let's take a look at H-bar. If you guys have not followed me and you are brand new in the chat, please follow me directly from the live. Click that photo. Follow me directly from the live. Hit the bell for notifications. Guys, that will get you notified every single time I go live. Thank you so much for being in here, you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate you guys. The Fed just injected 7.58 billion. Let's go. Right? Let's go. Guys, if you do want to get into my off TikTok group, it is on Skool. It is actually a Skool. If you want to get in there and learn how to chart and how to trade, it is in the first link and the link in my bio. Please please come in there, hang out, learn to chart and trade with me, and come in for a community. Guys, comment section. What do you guys think of Thorchain? Guys, drop what you think of Thorchain in the comment section. Thank you for getting that chat going, Angel. That really helps. I appreciate you. Here we go, guys. 8 hour, right? Where are we on the 8 hour? H-bar is rolling over on the 8 hour, right? We're rolling over on the Stokes and the RSI. But what we're seeing is this. Inverse on Skyman. What time frame are you looking at, right? We are rolling over on the 8 hour. However, we know that we're doing that on other assets, and the other assets are looking like the lower time frames can actually lift us up. Let's see if we can do that here. Here we go. What I will say is this: 4 hour looks scary, right? 4 hour looks scary, guys. There is an inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour. I can see it, Skyman, right? Here it is, guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Right? The volume is huge through tech and crypto. That explains us. There we go. Inverse. Exactly. Right? That is a lot of money injected, guys. That may be what we need. 4 hour. I see it. Right? Here we go. But the 4 hour RSI, guys. RSI 6 is pointing through the 12 and the 24 to the downside. Stokes are rolling over. What do we need here? We need for the lower time frames to prop us up. And if they don't, we will roll over and we will complete a head and shoulders to the downside. See what they have us in right now? Right? We are in chop and indecision right now. Right? And until it makes a decision, and until we pop out to the upside and pop up and over resistance, we've got some levels to contend with. Right? And we're just going to chop around. Here we go. Skyman says that there's an inverse head and shoulders. And yes, there is, guys. It is right here. Here we go. No, I don't like the look of that. Hold on one second. Here it is, guys. All right. Here it is. Shoulder, head. This is the right shoulder to the upside, guys. We also have a W pattern playing out here, right? 30-minute, little rounded. Yeah, it's looking like the 4 hour wants to come down heavily, right? What I will say is this. We're going to give you the bullish and the bearish case. Why? Because I always do, right? We don't know exactly where it is headed, guys. And when it is headed in one direction, we give you one direction and we don't give you the other direction. You will be lost if it comes down to we're still in chop when we end this live, right? Here we go. You measure from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. You drag this to the supposed breakout, right? Here it is, guys. There's a couple of other trend lines in here. I'm going to give you all of the levels here. Here we go, right? There's another diagonal trend line right here, right? We do have resistance right here, guys. Skyman, this must be a level right here, liquidity level, right? Here we go. Skyman, is this a liquidity level right here? Here's a major resistance, guys, right here at around 9181. 30-minute, a little rounded. 9181, guys, looks like a big resistance level to me. That looks like that wants to get up and above it. If we do get up and above this, we're then hitting this, guys. And there is a W pattern in play here. Here we go. There we go, right? We've got a diagonal trend line here. Here's a pattern into a pattern into a pattern. Here it is. And here's how we break out. We don't break out of this. We are falling down. 191. Oh, there we go, Skyman, our first one today. There we go. Skyman, liquidity at 0.0917. Look at that level, Skyman. There we go, right? Guys, he looks at different things than I do. When we get those levels right, usually a level to watch. And Farrell usually has it on her chart too, right? Here we go. 0.09176, first level of resistance to the upside. We get up and over that, guys. Where are we headed? We get up and over that. We're headed to this diagonal trend line right here. That would complete a slanted W. Actually, guys, here we go. This is actually an inverted head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. We get up and above this level at that liquidity area at 0.09176. Bagman says of the VIX, I mentioned last week of the injection coming. There is 5 more coming, 521 and 610. Bagman, thank you so much for bringing us that information this morning. Guys, he's a G2. I'm so glad to see you in here today. Gold, silver, 20 yields, hot knives, crude extending, bull pull, VIX, low volume chop, S&P curving, squeeze cheese, she says. There we go, Farrell, right? Bullish or bear for crypto, right? Gold and silver, hot knives. There we go. Guys, we get up here. She's saying we could have a squeeze here, guys, right? We get up and above 0.09192. Where we headed? This diagonal trend line right here, 0.09478. We break that up. We are breaking an inverse head and shoulders. This is on H bar, guys. Here's H bar, right? We break up on this head and shoulders. Here it is. Top of the trend line, bottom of the head. Drag this to the supposed breakout. That gets us up and over a major resistance level of the inverse head and shoulders. Here we go. Second level, 0.09472. Third level, 0.09550. And our last and final level at 0.10251. There we go. Levels to the upside on H bar. Here's your levels to the downside, guys. If we decide that we are going to roll over here, right? 4 hour looks dangerous. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, squeeze cheese. There we go. 1 hour is looking like we want to reset, guys. Here it is, right? Did you see the plan by Trump and Sun on oil? Pocket 760 million on oil dip to 83. Yikes. Bagman, thank you so much for your information in here. Guys, we have people in here who are educated. Look at things that I don't and bring that information in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Specifically, Farrell, Bagman, Skyman, ARC. Thank you so much for your information every day, guys. I appreciate you. Here we go, guys. We want to roll over here. What are we rolling over to? We're rolling over in an M pattern. Here are your levels, guys. I just gave you the levels to the upside. Here are your levels to the downside on H bar, right? And it does look like we may get this squeeze to the upside. Why am I saying that? Because the lower, even though the higher time frames are looking like they want to roll over, the 1 hour is looking like it wants to reset. Lower time frames, 0.10025. 4 hour value area high of the range, guys, that's going to be resistance. Listen to Skyman, right? Here we go. We roll over in this M pattern. We're going to give you this downside as well. You take the top of the highest peak of the M, bring it to the diagonal trend line at the bottom, the trend line, right? Here we go. Pull that to the supposed breakout. We break through 0.08783. Where are we headed to? We're headed down here at 0.08203. John Whalen, thank you so much for the financial advice, BB. It's not financial advice, John Whalen, but I'm so glad to see you here. I'm not giving you any financial advice, right? Not ever. I am just a chick. I'm usually wearing a backwards hat and a crop top. Not a financial advisor. So nice to see you guys. Follow John Whalen. He is a great creator. And he makes me laugh probably more than anyone on this app when I'm in his lives. I haven't been in there in a while. I got to pop in there. So nice to see you. What times are your level up classes start? How often are they? Adam, they are every single day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But guys, I know that a lot of you are at work. Premium Mulch, thank you. And you can't make it. Every single class is recorded. We also have lives with Eric Watson at night as well. And we are adding some things in there as well, guys. So that 12 p.m. every single day, they are recorded. You can watch them at your leisure, right? But the best thing about that group, I mean, the best thing is the classes, but the second best thing, or maybe the best thing, they're tied for first, is this, guys. It is the support and community that you get in that group, right? We talk back and forth. When we win, we celebrate. When we lose, we support. And that's what a group like that is supposed to do. It is not a signals group. So if you want to join that group today, guys, it's 7 days free. Come and join it and see how you like it. First link in the link in my bio. Guys, and someone in here earlier came in here. I don't know if it was a scam or not that they said that they were ignored in the group. That does not happen in our group. So if it does happen, I'm sorry, we will fix that. But that does not usually happen in our group. We usually say hi to people as soon as they come in, right? And we interact with everybody in there. And in the classes, you can ask questions and unmic. Right? We know you don't ignore people. Yeah, I'm guessing that was just a hater that came in and did that, but just in case, it wasn't, right? Here we go, guys. We bleed this level, 0.08783. We're coming down here at 0.08195. Those are your levels on H bar, guys, right? Those are your levels on H bar. Let's take a look at SHIB, and then we're probably going to pop out for the day. Out for the day. Guys, I'm trying to save my voice a little bit, right? Hucknot, thank you. Guys, if you want to jump into that group, first link in the link in my bio, right? Come and join us. See what you like. See if you like it. Not see what you like. Hopefully you like it. Come join us and see if you like it for 7 days free, right? And see if it's worth the value. What I can say is a lot of people in there have made back their subscription in just a couple of weeks, right? I think she's in there. There's a new person. I sent a DM. Lauren, thank you so much. See, guys, right? Lauren is a community member. She's reaching out to another community member. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate you. Right? OG. Guys, thank you so much for being in here today. Also, we have a trading competition going on with Bitunix. If you guys want to join Bitunix and you are a leverage trader and you would like to win some money, right? Some futures trading bonus, up to $12,000 in prizes, guys. Use the go to bitunix.com, put in Bullish Babe in the invitation code. That will bring you into my campaign. And okay, here comes the flags. Let's go. That will bring you into my campaign, guys. You guys get a bonus. I get commission, and you have a chance to win up to $12,000 in there. So come and join us in there. If you're a leverage trader, why not try Bitunix out just for the bonus and the trading competition, right? Here we go. Thank you, Joshua. Nice to see you. She says, here come the flags, guys. We're going to go to the lower time frames to see what those flags are doing. Let's go to the 15-minute. Here we go. Here come the flags, guys. Yeah, here's a bear flag right here. This looks like it wants to break down. Here we go, Farrell. Is this what you're talking about? H-bar. Big bear flag right here. We've also got an M pattern. Here's the pole. Here's the flag right here, guys. Stokes and RSI pointed down to the downside. Here we go. BTC dumping. You got it, guys. Here we go. Right? We said if we dumped out, we were going to dump out of that M pattern. Derek joined again. Hello. Right? BTC 1 hour candle just erased. There we go, guys. That is why we give you the upside and the downside. Energy sector and crude breaking upside hard. Downside or flags at least coming. Guys, there we go. Right? There we go. That is why you watch your trades. That is why we give you both sides. Right? You don't see both sides, you got a problem. Right? Here we go, guys. Let's check out BTC since we're dropping. Guess what, guys? This looks like we're going to drop through that head and shoulders. Right? Looks like we're going to drop through this head and shoulders. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside, guys. Here it is. Measure the top of the head to the bottom of the trend line. We drop this right here. Where does it want to go? To my nemesis. JFM, nice to see you. Right? Where does it want to go? To my nemesis, guys. Right down here. There is no coincidence that this break right here of this head and shoulders is bringing us right down to this level right here at 74,699. And if we get down there, very good reason for us to come down to the support at 74,476. There it is, guys. Right? There it is. Hopefully to set up support, that would be lovely. Yes, it would. If it used my nemesis to set up support, right, and go up, that would be awesome. BTC looking to take out Monday's low, guys. Here we go. Right? Here we go. BTC looking to take out Monday's lows. Here we go, guys. Right? Lose 75,975. It dips to my tag. Hopefully 73,847. There we go. There we go, Bagman. There we go. Thank you for your levels. Right? Here we go, guys. Let's take a quick look at SHIB and what SHIB is doing. SHIB is doing the same thing, guys. Here it is. Right? We're falling out in an M pattern. We're going to do this quickly. Then we're going to go back to BTC. I'm going to be out for the day. I hate to leave on such a choppy day. Right? Here we go. M pattern right here. Where is this M pattern bringing us? And eyeballing it. Even without measuring it, I can see where it's bringing us, guys. Where is it bringing us? Boom. Right? Boom. Right there. We break this diagonal level at 605 where we headed. Most likely we're headed down here at 5 zeros and a 598. And if we go to there, target, hit. There we go, Bagman. Congratulations. 73,847. Be a strong level up or down. There we go. It's been. Yes, it has. Right? If we bleed this level 5 zeros and a 598. There we go, Skyman. Look at those levels. Right? Skyman has the same level. Liquidity, 0,598. Guys, what is this setting up for? A possible trampoline. Possible trampoline, right? 598 is the liquidity. Not only that, it is the exact target of the M pattern that I just drew. Skyman, telepathy, killing it. We're back. We're back, baby. Right? There we go. We come here, guys, very likely. What are we going to do? We're probably going to wick to the top of the channel if this isn't a full-on breakdown, right? 5 zeros and a 596. All right. Why would that be there and for us not to wick to it? Okay. If we do break down this channel again, guys, sorry, it's not a channel. It's a diamond pattern. If we do break back into this diamond pattern, very likely we are breaking down to the bottom of the diamond pattern at 5 zeros and a 584. Why? When price action, a whole market is seeing downside turn, jackknives, reversals to the low of the day in some, guys. Here we go. Right? Farrell, thank you so much for being in here every day. Just now checking in, is XRP forming a cup and handle on the monthly? It is, but however, we're getting some downside right now, Slicks. Right? Why will we go down to the bottom of the diamond pattern, guys? Because when price action breaks into a pattern that price has previously respected, it goes and respects it again as if it never left. Okay? As if it never left. Here we go. All right, let's go back to BTC, guys. That is what's happening on SHIB now. If SHIB breaks up to the upside again, here's what we are looking at. There's a cup and handle, right? Here it is, right there. Here's the cup. Actually, guys, it's an inverse head and shoulders. Here it is, guys. Inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. I love this song. 598 is also the daily point of control. Guys, I just want to say something, right? Skyman looks at things differently than I do, and so does Farrell, right? And so does Bagman. For some reason, a lot of the time, our levels line up. What that tells you is you can have a different strategy and still see the same levels. That looks like a head and shoulders to the downside. Yes, it does, Dan, right? Yes, it does. Hey, nice to see you, Stone, right? We get the same levels in different ways. That means, guys, there are a lot of strategies that work. Pick the one that works best for you and gets you the correct levels, right? And gets you the correct levels. Here we go, guys. If we don't bleed down here and we hold this level or this level right here at 605, we hold this level and we come up and turn around, we can still make an inverse head and shoulders to the upside. And guys, how do we measure that? From the top trend line to the bottom of the head, and we drag this to the supposed breakout. All roads lead to the same place. Yes, they do, right? As long as they're real roads, right, Skyman? As long as they're real roads, right? We bleed up here, guys. We break this level right here at 5 zeros and a 614. Where are we headed? We're headed up here at 5 zeros and a 630. There it is, right? There it is, right there. Okay, cup and handle to the upside. Let's go back to BTC, guys, and then I'm going to pop out for the day. I just wanted to say one thing, right? Today, I want to say a lot of things, right? Always. Today, as the algorithm isn't pushing me out, right? And there's way less viewers in here than normal. Guess what, guys? Each one of you guys matters to me more than any other randoms that come in. Right? Why? Because you guys have been the crew that has been with me the entire time. And although it is very easy to look at the negative, I am super, super grateful for every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for doing what you've done for me. And on these days where there is only us in here, it is a super blessing to me. Thank you so much. Right? Thank you so much. What a cool group of people to be involved with. I appreciate you guys every single day. Thank you so much for all you've done for me. Here we go. Guys, thank you to my mods, right? They get little victory in here, but I will say they are the people that help me every single day, right? Money Talk, Assistant, Rude Boy, Sarah, Shauna, J Heat, Cosmic Crypto, B Rose, Dream to Action, and of course, the Eric Watson. Guys, thank you so much to the people who volunteer and help me out every single day. Thank you so much for that, right? You ain't that cool. There we go. BB, thank you for taking the time. You rock. Thank you. You are a gratitude professor. Thank you so much, guys, right? Thank you so much. When it's easy to look at the negative, guess what, guys? It's just as easy to look at the positive, right? Just as easy. We just don't do it as much because the negative overshines the positive a lot. Switch your thought process and look at the positive, right? What do I think of BTC now? We're going to take a look. Here we go, Lars. Nice to see you, right? Here's BTC, guys. We're falling out of that M pattern right now. What did we say? Right? We fall. Okay, you're a little cool. Thank you so much, King. Thank you. I appreciate you. Here we go, guys. Right? We're going to take a look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I'm going to give you the levels and then we're going to let this play out for the day. Here we go, guys. We are bleeding down this M pattern right here, right? We are in this inverse head and shoulders. We were hoping that this thing was going to break out. Guess what? It didn't. That's okay, right? We always have another day. We always have another trade, guys. Nemesis, says Skyman, 150%, guys. Here it is. Here's the M pattern. Here's one peak of the M. Here's the second peak of the M, guys. We are bleeding this down. Where's the target? Guess what? Very close to my nemesis, right? 74,699. 74,699 is the target, and that is very close to our support level at 74,485. Guys, this looks like this wants to come down here. Skyman's looking there too. Farrell, what are you thinking? Right? This looks very likely that we are going to make our way down here. Here are your levels to the downside. First level to the downside is here at 75,251. We break that level, 75,251, and we do not bounce on it. Where are we headed to? Very likely we're headed here at 74,699. We head there, guys. Where are we going? My nemesis. Right? My nemesis. 74,498. We head there and we break that. What is our next level to the downside? It is what Bagman and Skyman are talking about. 73,756, right? For Bagman at 73,847, right? Guys, we get down there and we do not hold it. We are going to the bottom of the channel, in my opinion. Okay? Where is the bottom of the channel? It is right here, right? We bleed this level. That is our last major support level before the downside, the bottom of the channel. So we bleed that, guys. We're coming down here. 71,803. Okay? 71,803. Here's your levels to the upside. Now, what I will say, we are falling out on the RSI on the hourly. However, the hour is trying to pick up. What does the 4 hour look like? We still falling out? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're still falling out on the 4 hour, right? What does the 8 hour look like? 8 hour, falling out, right? We're falling out. 72,992 weekly VWAP. There we go. Guys, Skyman, thank you so much, right? Farrell, Bagman, ARC, thank you so much for your information in here every single day. You guys make this a lot easier for me to see. Thank you for your vantage points. It is invaluable to me to have those. Thank you. Joe Cluxon, thank you. Nice to see you. J Toms, JFM, Premium Mulch, thank you so much for the gifts. Right? Here we go, guys, to the upside. Now, if we hold this level right here, let's just say we bounce off of this level at 75,286, which I could see, right? Or we bounce off of this diagonal trend line, right? And Farrell, this is that diagonal trend line. Remember I was saying, like, if we come down in a cup and handle and we come down to create a higher low, this is where I would actually look at the 74,795. Guys, if we hold this level right here, or this level here, or this level right here at 74,491, right? So it's all breaking down. Jay Heat is in the house. Nice to see you. Guys, he's a creator of Web3 Hub. It is a free educational platform on crypto. Todd Knob is in here. Nice to see you. Guys, if you are looking for a place to learn and grow with crypto, Web3 and blockchain, go to follow him. Follow the link in his bio. We are both creators in that platform. It is completely and totally free, right? So if you want to learn crypto and you are a beginner, go to his profile. Click that link in his bio. Okay, here we go, guys. If we bounce off of here and we get back up and over this level at 77,297, this is my if-then statement, because tomorrow is a deadline for negotiation. There we go, Genesis. We're chopping back and forth, right? If we bounce off of this level, we get up and over this level at 77,280, guys. Where are we headed? We are headed here. That is the breakout of that little inverse head and shoulder, 79,273. We get up and over that level, guys. We are breaking the cup and handle. See this? Another cup and handle. There is, you just followed me again. Guys, that is another account. I only have one account. It is this one. I am getting bot attacked. They're stifling my content. TikTok. I don't know what you're doing, right? Guys, this is my only account. So if you haven't followed me, please follow me directly from the live right now. Click my photo, follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats, right? There's liquidity slowly forming on high time frame, 70,003. Yikes, right? Guys, that would be a dumpy dump, right? That would be a dumpy dump. Here we go. We get up and over this level, guys. We are breaking a bigger cup and handle here. Here it is. Right here, right? Guys, this cup and handle could get us up and out. We have already clocked this. Here we go. We get up to this level. Here's your next level, 79,408. We get up to that level more than likely. We are going to head to this level right here at 80,962. And if we get up and out of there, guys, look at what we have in play. This cup and handle to the upside. And guys, this is a big target. This could actually get us up and over my 87K. There it is. There it is. Guys, here it is right here, 80,956. Next level is here at 85,544. Next level is here at 87,947. Is this gold? No, this is BTC, Fred. Nice to see you. We got up here at 87,947. Guys, that is my point to flip 50% bullish. What I will say is this. We are rolling over heavily on the 8-hour Stokes, right? Let's check. Oh, sorry. Let's check the 1 hour. 1 hour is trying to lift up, guys, but what is the 15-minute and the 30-minute doing, right? 30 minutes trying to lift up too. Could this be a grab? Could be, right? Could be. 15-minute is still turned down on the Stokes, turning up on the RSI, right? Here we go. 7-minute. 7-minute is turning heavily up. Guys, we may have a little bit of a bounce here, right? That is what this is looking like to me. What I will say is this. What I've been waiting for is this. And if it breaks, it breaks, right? But my assumption, just liquidity sweep before the pump. My assumption is this, guys. And this is just my assumption. This is not financial advice, right? This is what I am looking at. If we come down to here, right at 75,258, and we bounce off of there, that is giving us liquidity to actually come up and bounce off, right? If we come all the way down to here, we can still do it and still create that right shoulder. So I am looking for a bounce here. Why? Because the lower time frames are showing me that they have some strength to the upside. And if they all work together, what happens, guys? If they all work together to push those mid time frames up, that is where we could get a reversal. That is what I'm looking for right now. Now, we fall through, right? 70,667 possibly, right? But guys, lower time frames are working together, right? Lower time frames are working together. ETH, the thing has resistance at 89.9. It's been after all week, making a run at it. Let's go. Guys, that is what I'm thinking for Bitcoin today, right? It's looking a little choppy. However, the lower time frames, let me just run through these really quick and see how much strength we actually have. We've got some strength here, guys. 30-minute, bottom of the channel, trying to lift up. 1 hour, bottom of the channel, trying to lift up. Here we go, guys. 4 hour, right? Bottom of the channel, trying to lift up on the Stokes, but the RSI is holding us down. However, all those time frames work together, guys. We could get a pop up and out of here. 8 hours looking nasty. Higher time frames not looking that good, right? 22 hour looking like we want to roll over. However, Stokes have some room to the upside here, guys. Right? 22 hour daily. What does the daily look like here? Here we go. Daily Stokes again. They're holding 12-minute bullish divergence and 1 hour Stokes reset. Money flow trending up. Skyman, I think we're going to get a bounce here, right? Maybe not right this minute, but the lower time frames are actually curving up, right? They're all kind of holding. Could we get a bounce here at that level, Farrell? Right? Here we go, guys. That is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bounce here. Let me just go to the 8 hour for a second, guys. Yeah, and Farrell, you know what's so crazy? Farrell and I were talking about this. What I said is it looked like it wanted to come down to that 74,845 level to this diagonal trend line right here, guys. I think that's what it may want to do, right? Here we go. We could retest the 1 hour trend line. Look at, guys, the reason why I'm saying this trend line right here is because it held resistance. We got up and over it. We used it as support and then we fell through. If this comes down and retest this 74,794, and that is the jump off, let's go, right? I don't know if that's going to happen, but what I will say is that trend line is pretty solid to me, right? And that would be right near that 74.6 level, nemesis. Right? So if it wants to wick down there to make sure that support, that's great. But guys, if it does do this, we are completing a cup and handle. That cup and handle that brings us up to 88K. Okay? There it is, guys. Look at this perfect timing today. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to bring myself up. What I will say is this, guys. What perfect timing. I actually ended on the same song that we started with, which is crazy, right? That doesn't usually happen in here. and not like randomly. Like I may want to end on a song, but it ends on a different song. Sir Hat, nice to see you. Guys, I will say, thank you guys so much for being in here today. Right? I don't know where this is headed after all this chop. What I can say is that we are seeing both sides, and what I will say is I see that really is perfectly timed to where crude might reject or run into chop. Guys, listen, Farrell, that diagonal trend line has held, and guys, that's just my diagonal trend line, right? That's all that is a diagonal trend line. That goes to show you those diagonal trend lines hold as support and resistance. What I will say is 74, 794, if we bounce off of that to the upside, hey, Sir Hat, Farrell is saying right there, that really is perfectly timed to where crude might reject or run into chop. Guys, that may be a significant level, right? Little curvature daily Stokes, let's go, right? Let's go. Guys, thank you so much for being my crew in here today, right? We are small, but we are mighty. And thank you so much for being my crew. I cannot thank you enough for being in here every day, staying through the entire time. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have made me. I am nothing without you guys. Thank you so much for being in here. Farrell, Skyman, Bagman, ARC, thank you for your input into every single live. I appreciate you. I'm looking for a bounce at 74, 758. That's the level we were just talking about, Bagman. There we go. Right? Money Monster, thank you. Guys, lastly, JJM, thank you so much. Lastly, I hope you guys all have a great day. I will be back. We are ready for class today. There we go, PV. Guys, if you guys haven't jumped into my classes, come on in. 7 days free, right? Guys, there are a lot of you in here that are not in there. Come and jump in and see if it's of value to you, right? Come and jump in and see if it's of value to you. It is in the first link and the link in my bio. 7 days free. Jump in and see if you like it, right? Use my Bullish Babe code on Bitunix if you want to jump into that trading competition worth up to $12,000 in prizes, guys, right? Plus, you get a bonus for deposit, 20% on anything over $100. Guys, yes, BB is a great teacher. Thank you so much, PB. Nice to see you. Guys, come in and jump in with us. I will be in there at 12 p.m. today, teaching a class. Every single day I am in there after this live. If you want to get extra, come in there and join. Guys, thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to my Tootsies, BB. See you later, Escape Mouth. Crude Wick hit 89.9, rejection and flagging. Let's go, Farrell. Let's go. Guys, thank you so much to my mods in here. Money Talk, Rude Boy Assistant, Sarah Shauna, J Heat, Cosmic Crypto, The Eric Watson, Dream to Action, and B Rose. Thank you so much for being my mods in here. Guys, and lastly, right? Live in gratitude. My husband and I, I'm going to try to say this without crying. My husband and I have been praying for something religiously, right? All the time. And pretty much a miracle just happened to us this morning. I'm not going to describe what it is because it's personal, but I will say they happen every single day, guys. So live in gratitude, right? Do something good for somebody else every single day because you never know. There we go. Excuse me. There he is in the chat, right? Guys, live in gratitude. Pay it forward, right? If you're a Christian, trust that he will do what he says he's going to do, right? And that is not political or religious. That is just saying, guys, there is positivity. And if you do trust in something and someone, right? Thank you. I know. There he is. He's right. Guys, if you can have faith in something, right? And if you do, it will come through, right? So live in gratitude. Pay it forward. Do something good for somebody else every day. Because, guys, that is the only way we're meant to live, right? You got 2 emotional days this week, right? It's an emotional week. But guys, live in gratitude. Do something good for somebody else every single day, right? That is the ripple effect that we need. We are put on this earth to serve, right? And if we don't do that, we're not living life how we're supposed to, okay? So thank you every single day for what you guys do. Live in gratitude, pay it forward. Something good will happen to you and to the people that you do it for. All right? Thank you guys every single day. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.